lads, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia and welcome to the Super League Magic Round Tips. What a fantastic weekend it's going to be, man. I haven't done a Super League tipping live stream in quite some time. Just thought I'd focus on, the NRL and a few things over here. But, man, it's good to be back with some Super League content, man. The Super League Magic Weekend or Magic Round, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be fantastic, man. There are some big games to look forward to this weekend, so really looking forward to it. Hello to the chat. We got Luke, we got Bunker, we got Josh Rabbitohs 2024, we got Jeffrey. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday night. The Super League has been outstanding this season, man. It's been a hell of a year. I've really been enjoying the Super League. Like, the competition I've never seen it this close. It probably has been this close over the years, but it hasn't been this tight for quite some time. So what we're going to do quickly, we're going to have a quick look at the ladder because there's only, I think, 4 or 5 rounds left until finals. So just going to have a quick look at the ladder and see where each team is at the moment because, yeah, things are getting close. Things are getting really tight at the ladder. So here we go. We got Hull Kingston Rovers, who I predicted to be in the grand final at the start of the year. They're currently first on 32 points. Second is Wigan on 32 points. At the start of the year, I predicted a Wigan Hull KR grand final. So that is the current top 2, which is quite interesting. Warrington are in third. They're on 30 competition points. They're having a great year, Warrington. St Helens, they're in fourth. They're on 26 points. Bit of a down year for Saints. Not as dominant as previous, but that is always going to happen when you lose a fair few quality players. But they're still a great team and a genuine threat this season. Fifth, you got Catalan Dragons. They are on 26 points as well. And they're in fifth. They're having a really good season. And then 6 is my team, the Salford Red Devils. Salford are having a very good season. A little bit down the last couple of weeks, a little bit inconsistent, but we've had a very good season as well. So that's the top 6 at the moment. Leeds are in 7th. They're on 22 points. So they're 2 games behind Salford, Catalans, and Saints. Then Lee, they're in 8th position. They're on 21 points. But outside of them, no one else can make the finals. Huddersfield have gone. They're in ninth spot on the ladder. They're on 14 points. Castleford, they're in 10th. They're on 13 points. And then you got Hull FC, second last on 6 points. And London in 12th on 4 points. Just the 2 wins for them this year. But without further ado, let's get into the tips, man. We've got some bangers this weekend. And every game is on KO over here, guys. If you got KO or you got Fox Sports or Foxtel, every game of the Super League will be on. And it always is now. So the first game, Magic Weekend Day number 1, kicking off at 11:30 p.m. here in New South Wales and Australia. We've got Hull FC taking on the London Broncos. So a bit of a poo slinger to start things off here. Hull FC at $1.15, London at $4.40. I don't really agree with this fixture starting off the Magic Weekend, but I can sort of understand it. Get the crap game out of the way first. But, yeah, Hull FC, they're having a great year as well, Hull FC. They're playing some really – well, they're not having a good year, but they're improving the last couple of weeks. They've definitely showed some good signs. They were embarrassed last night by the Leeds Leopards, so they will want to bounce back. But for me, look, London have been competitive, and they did beat Catalans 2 weeks ago. I think Hull FC will get it done. I'm going to go the black and whites, Hull FC. I'll go Hull FC by 12 points. And first try scorer, I will go with, you know what? First try scorer, I'm going to go a big roughie. Big roughie. First try scorer is going to be, let's go, Herman Essiesi. Herman Essiesi in the front row. We'll go with it. He'll score the first try. It's probably paying like $41, but Herman SCSC to score the first try. Hull FC by 12. All right, next game. Probably the biggest game of the entire round, man. Sunday morning, 12 a.m. So basically Saturday night, going into Sunday morning, 12 a.m. kickoff. We've got Wigan versus St Helens, one of the best rivalries in the Super League today. Wigan, they are $1.50 favourites. St Helens, $2.50. Wigan were disappointing against Leeds last week. Saints got away with a golden point win over my Salford Red Devils, which that was a real stinger. But anyway, what can you do? It's footy. Can't win them all. Wigan may get back Bevan French. It's going to be touch and go if he plays or not. But I don't know. Really hard game to call. I look at the odds and I see St Helens at $2.50, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I know Wigan don't lose 2 in a row all that often, but this is such a really good game, really tough game to call. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tip Saints. I'm going to tip St Helens to win this game. I'm going to go St Helens by 4 points. And for the first try scorer, I'm going to go Wagga Blake to score the first try. Saints to win by 4 points. Should be a beauty, that one. What have we got here? Bloody 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. So Warrington versus Leeds. Oh, hang on a minute. If Warrington Leeds is at 4:30 a.m., that Saints and Wigan game must be at like 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. So apologies about the time slot, but it will definitely be after the Hull FC London game. But anyway, Warrington versus Leeds, man. 4:30 a.m. Sunday morning. Should be a good game, this one. Warrington, they're in the top 4. Leeds, 2 games outside the top 6, and they had a big win last week over Wigan. This is going to be a really good game, in my opinion. Warrington, $1.35 favourites. Leeds, $2.80. Looking forward to this. Warrington were pretty scrappy against London last night. Leeds were very good against Wigan. This game should be really close, and I think it will be. I'm going to tip Warrington to get it done, though. I think the wire, a bit more, I think you can trust Warrington a bit more than Leeds at the moment. So I'm going to go Warrington by 8 points. And first try scorer, I'm going to go first try scorer to be, I'll go Matt Duffy. He didn't score for me last night in my multi, but I'll back him in to do it again. Matt Duffy, he'll score the first try. Warrington by 8. All right. Magic weekend, Magic round, day number 2. And we start off with an absolute belter. The Lee Leopards up against the Salford Red Devils. The reason I say it's going to be a belter is because I'm going to be doing a live reaction to this game, a watch along, a live stream. This game is on Sunday night for me at 10:30 p.m. Perfect time slot for me here in Australia. 10:30 p.m. kickoff. Lee Leopards, Salford Red Devils, big game. If the Lee Leopards lose, their finals chances are pretty much done for. They're pretty much gone. If Salford win, they could go as high as 4th, depending on what happens with Saints and Catalans this weekend. So it's a really big game, a lot up for grabs here. I can't believe the Lee Leopards are the favourites, though. They're $1.60, which is incredible odds. Salford at $2.40. That is wild, man. Considering Salford this year, they've beaten Warrington twice. They've beaten Saints twice. They've pushed Wigan. They've beaten a few of the top sides, and yet they're outsiders here, which is quite crazy, man. I know Lee had a big win last night. Kai O'Donnell had 4 tries. He had a big game, man. Left edge, second row. Look, I'm always going to tip Salford. I think we'll win, but I think this is going to be a really tight game. I'm going to go Salford by 6 points. And first try scorer for me, I believe Tim Laffey will be back from suspension, so I'm going to go Tim Laffey as the first try scorer. Salford by 6. I'm going to be live streaming it, live reaction. It's going to be a good one. Salford to get it done. Go Salford. All right, next game. We got Catalan Dragons up against Hull KR. This is going to be another really important game because Hull KR, they win, they stay on top of the ladder. If they lose, they could fall to 3rd, I believe, which is quite insane, man. Now, this game is at 12 a.m. Monday morning, so Sunday night, going into Monday morning. Catalans and Hull KR. Hull KR, $1.30. Catalans at $3.10. Catalans are so hard to get a read on at the moment, man. Like, they got beat by London 2 weeks ago, and then they barely survived Huddersfield last week. They nearly blew it. As for Hull KR, doing well. They're doing really well. Business as usual. I'm going to go Hull KR 13 plus. I know that might sound a bit crazy, but I think Hull KR can get a really big win here over the Catalan Dragons. So I think Hull KR will win 13 plus. I'll go Hull KR by 18 points in this game. And first try scorer, I'm going to go Peter Hiku. Peter Hiku to score the first try there in the centres. And the final game of Magic Round, day number 2. We got the Huddersfield Giants up against the Castleford Tigers. This game doesn't really mean much for either team. Both sides are not going to make the top 6. I'm not going to play finals. So both teams just want to try and finish off the season in a positive way. Huddersfield, $1.40. Castleford, $2.70. Now, Huddersfield lately have just been so hard to predict. So hard to predict. I don't know what to expect in this game. Castleford, they've been fighting hard. They've been showing some decent signs. They are capable of an upset here. They really are. Huddersfield, they just don't seem to look themselves. They don't seem to look comfortable. Oh, such a hard game. You know what? Why not? I'm going to tip the Castleford Tigers. Why the hell not? I'm going to go the Castleford Tigers by 4 points, and I'm going to go. I'll go Innes Senior to score the first try in that game. So we'll just recap the tips quickly, guys. So I am going Hull FC to beat London 1-12. I'm going St Helens 1-12. Warrington to beat Leeds 1-12. Salford to beat Leigh 1-12. I think Hull KR can put a score on Catalans. I reckon they can win 13 plus. And I'm going to go Castleford 1-12 because why not? Why not? Both teams are not doing too good, so you never know. But guys, there's my tips for the Betfred Super League Magic Round. I hope Magic Weekend, I should say. It's going to be a fantastic weekend of Super League. Looking forward to it. I'll be watching majority of the games. I'm going to live stream the Salford game, so make sure you tune into that. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my NRL Round 24 tips. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.